never get old. You gon' lose a couple friends, that's giving yourself. But if it hurts,
Where my English at, y'all? Y'all just not listening to it.
I'm like this. She never get out.
Hey yo, welcome to episode 19. Thank you for tuning in with us again. Let's start by introducing our co-host and our guest co-host to my left and my right. So I guess we'll start with
Hey, I'm Stacy. What's up, y'all?
What's up? It's your girl Angel Wings, aka the Chocolate Princess.
What's up, y'all? I'm comedian Crystals.
What's up, y'all? I'm Cola05, aka Pretty and Petty.
What's up, y'all? This your girl Ayooo, and we are introducing our co-host.
What up? My name is Spatch, Roderick, whatever you want to call me. I'm just joining the ladies today.
Okay.
All right.
Welcome.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for coming.
So real quick, our intro song that was from our follower, Fever Leo. He has his EP out right now. God don't bless no suckers.
No
Suckers available on all platforms. So make sure y'all cop that. What's up, Fee?
What's up, Fee?
Hey.
Okay. All right, y'all. So today we want to get discussing everyone's opinions on a quote that Amber Rose made. She said, "Every man cheats, but if he loves you enough, you'll never find out." So we're going to be discussing and getting everybody's opinions on this today. So, ladies, what do y'all think about that?
Before we jump into that, I want to
gentlemen.
say what the word of the day is.
Oh, yeah.
So the word of the day is motherfucking hoe.
Motherfucking
Motherfucking hoe.
Is it motherfucking hoe or hoe?
It's really hoe. I added.
Okay. Because I was confused. I'm like, I don't think nobody gonna say them three words all together. Motherfucking hoe.
Oh.
So
Oh, wait a minute. How you spell hoe?
Oh, not like that.
That's
we do have to
As a
straight on.
yeah.
That was going to be hoe.
Whoa.
With an exclamation point.
Okay.
Okay, that's what it is to that.
To that.
To that.
All right, so who's going to start us off?
That's the Christmas hoe.
Who?
So, first of all, the first question is, I think that's a two-part question. I
Right.
personally feel like the first one is, do all men cheat? That's the first question. So let's break that down first, and then we'll go on to the second part.
What is considered cheating?
Right. Oh, then we about to break it
Right.
all the way down.
Is-
Yeah.
So let's go to
Every
each
man.
person.
Oh, yeah,
and
what's
say
the man?
Considered
So-
cheating.
So, Fats, what do you consider cheating in a relationship?
I don't really like to use the word cheat. I really don't, because I think that all people step out in a relationship, in my personal opinion. So I'm the only male here, so I gotta take up for the men, but I also gotta be a realist. I think people step out in their relationships or their situations because they want to and they can. That's just my personal opinion. I think that when people enter relationships or whatever they do, the first thing that they worry about is whether or not a person is going to cheat. I was told by a female a long time ago, she said to me, "I don't know what you do outside, why you do it outside, or when you do it outside, but just don't let the shit beat you back here." And I respected that. Like I said, I don't think... No, not giving me free range, but at the same time, I'm a man. I'm going to do what I want to do, just like a woman is going to do what she wants to do. I think that when it comes to cheating, I think people make it sexist or add it to one particular sex. I think that men and women step out because they want to and they can. You know, people step out for emotional reasons, financial reasons, just to fuck sometimes. Do I think that all men cheat? Nah, hell no. You know what I mean? Do I think a good percentage of men cheat? Yeah. Do I think a good percentage of women cheat? Fuck yeah.
What you think? I'm sorry.
You think all men cheat?
Yeah. I'm sorry. I do. I think all men cheat.
So
I
let's
think.
go to the cheating.
Right.
So to me, let's go all the way to the girls. To me, cheating is, I think, as me and Stacey was saying earlier, I think emotional cheating is the number one form of cheating, and it's the worst form of cheating. I think once you get that attachment emotionally, it's hard to break it. I think it's different than just fucking somebody and walking away from it than talking, texting every day, all day, going home to your wife or your girlfriend and making it seem like it's nothing because you're going to miss that conversation. So, yes, I do think all men cheat at one point in their lives. Do I think they're always cheaters? No. I don't.
So if all men cheat, just fuck with an alien then.
Oh, shit. I might.
Because women are quick to say that shit, that all men cheat.
I mean, I know women cheat. I know women. No. All women don't say that, but I know women cheat as well.
Women, but women, that's the first. All men cheat. If all men cheat, then don't.
I'm not gonna say. All right, let me take it back. I'm gonna say 80% of men cheat. Boom.
Women gonna fuck with them accordingly. So if they already got it in their mind that this man cheats, they should know. I'm not saying they already know, but they should know how to fuck with that person. If you know this person is going to step out, then you know that you're not going to be 100% emotionally
but what
invested
if you don't
in that person.
All women,
that's different.
That's different. I want to know.
Well, I'm just saying, if you don't know, then it's fucking trial and error. At that point, you got to figure it out from that point. But if you already got it in your mind that all men cheat, then you gonna have that mentality. I'm not gonna be 100% emotionally invested in this person.
I think that's a sense of insecurity, in my opinion.
It might be, but I'm just saying. But that's just
people
how
do. I don't think all men cheat, but I think majority of men cheat.
I think men. Go ahead.
I think if you establish within your relationship what's your definition of cheating, then you can say all men cheat or all men don't cheat, because really your nigga could be, or your chick could be cheating on you because you think entertaining someone on Facebook in the inbox is cheating, or you know what I mean, going to lunch with your coworkers is cheating. So cheating, and if that's the case, then everybody probably is cheating.
Text messages, so some people could be cheating.
Right.
But why is that the most talked about subject though? Cheating. Why? Like,
actually,
why?
not just having to be the subject every time.
No. I'm just not just here, but
sometimes it get messy. People get hurt.
It's reality.
So that means to say that people, men and women, actually bring baggage from a previous fucking situationship or relationship.
Facts.
So at the same time, so if that's the main reason why, or the main question you have to ask me, please don't ask me no questions. Because I mean, I don't want to hear that cliche shit. All men cheat. Why men cheat?
See,
why are you going to cheat on me?
I don't think
like
that. So I think it's this. I think that all men have cheated. It's just like most women have cheated.
Yeah, it's not to say they're going to cheat on you. They've done it before, or they will do it in the future.
I think the key of it is finding someone that's at a place in their life where they're done with the bullshit. If you happen to find someone, like when a man is done with all the bullshit, playing around, he's done it all, he's done all this stuff, he's not really looking, that's not his main focus. He could be worried about getting money, building, doing whatever. It's about getting a man at the place in his life where he's ready to not cheat, and he's really ready to focus on just one relationship and building.
Okay, so here's my question to that. So who up here can say that they've been in a relationship where they haven't been cheated on?
I've been in a relationship
Right,
he
cheating
was
on as we speak right now. Where I'm at, my nigga probably fucking a whole other bitch right now.
I've never been in a relationship where I haven't been cheated on but one.
So why is everybody cheating on your ass? If you
And I asked that. Hold the fuck up. Hold the fuck up. Hold the fuck up. So I asked that because as a person, not even just a woman, you're gonna want to know if you keep going through that.
No, sorry. Is it me?
You want? So I asked, is it me? No. I always get the answer. It's not me. You cook, you clean, you can even make your own money, you pretty, you fuck right, you do this. It's the temptation.
Can I ask you a question?
Oh, Jesus.
Let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
Let me ask you a fucking question. And that's just
question.
keeping it real, because everything that you just named is some fucking cliche.
You can do everything right.
No, everything that you just named is some cliche good shit. Like, real talk. However, at the same time, are you a good listener?
I'm a good listener.
Are you a good communicator?
I'm an avid communicator.
Okay. So at the same time, people always saying they do this, they do that, they do this, they do that. At the same time, if you did all of that, guess what? A motherfucker still gonna do what they gonna do.
But I do feel
My mama always said that. My mama always said that.
I do feel like cheating is not necessarily about the cheater, the person that was cheated on. I feel like cheating is also about the person who was doing the cheating, because it could be about where they are in their lives and what they're looking for. It could be something that they're looking for that the person that they with don't offer, or it could be they just want something else. They just want something else. They don't have to be about fucking. It could be about they just want to be in the company of someone else.
Nobody has all the qualities that you look for.
But to Crystal's point, I didn't. No, my bad. No, I was going to say, like, in those situations, like, a man can have a really, really what we would call call a good woman.
Yeah.
But if he's still fucked up,
yes,
you know what I'm saying, like mentally or not mature, whatever the case may be, it's not her, it's just him.
Right.
He's just not in that space to
Absolutely.
be able to handle a. No, y'all might take this the wrong way.
No, I got
She's
thick
ready
skin.
for a good woman.
Ready
I got,
You know what I'm
all right, let me
saying?
ask you this. Man, we had this conversation on our way here. A lot of men don't have a good relationship with their mothers. A lot of women don't have good relationships with their mothers. Your father can be not shit your whole life, and females love their fathers. He can be ain't shit all his life. But a lot of guys don't have that special relationship with their mother, whereas though their mother sat down and showed them love or had conversations with them. A lot of guys were around unhealthy households. Just because your parents are married, that doesn't mean that you are living in a healthy household.
Absolutely right.
Well,
So-
I always was told if a man don't respect his mama, he ain't gonna respect you.
But you don't know why he don't respect his mama though.
And I get that. We said that. We said it's situations, in certain
Some mamas be
situations.
fucked
See,
up.
I
And
feel
some
like
mamas be
the
fucked
mothers-
up. But my thing is that you can never expect a man to treat you with respect and dignity if he don't even respect the person. And in certain situations, you're saying that in certain situations, if he can't even respect the person that birthed him.
See, I don't even look at that. I mean, that's
I do. That's a big
important.
factor.
That's important too. But you know what's most important? This is what I look at. I look at how he treats others in general.
There you
And
go.
number one, like the number one thing I'm looking at, the first, that's why I always say, not only because I'm hungry all the time, let's go out to eat.
we go.
That's another reason. But I always say, let's go out to eat because I like to see how he treats the wait staff. How he
Okay.
treats the wait
Yes.
staff and how he talks to them and how he does it. If he tips them, all that is important because if he can treat somebody he don't know well, what can he do for someone that he don't have?
You know what women don't do? A lot of people don't do, and I don't want to sound sexist, so that's why I said people. People don't know how to build friendships anymore. You remember back in the day, where as though a guy, when he wanted to get to know you, he sat on your porch and tell your mother or your father, say, "Get that motherfucker off my porch," and he talked for hours, and he earned some pussy back then.
There wasn't nothing else to do.
He earned some pussy back then, but people don't know how to build that friendship anymore. People are just, their expectations are fucking like this, and you don't even know the man. You don't even know if the man is a serial rapist. You don't even know if she's a fucking thief or a fucking bank robber. You're just, your expectations, and people have put a time limit on when a motherfucker should do things. I think that people need to take time to get to know the individual that they give their fucking number to, and stop fucking texting a motherfucker all day. That shit just don't even work. That's not even a form of fucking communication. So at the same time, as women need to tighten
I don't
up,
want to text all the time.
men need to tighten. Both sexes need to
No, but
tighten
it
the
is
fuck up.
nowadays. Is that's it? That's all they want to do is text. Like,
Yeah, understand.
When
It's
you have a
because
man
That's
who
the
can't pick
millennials.
phone
It's
up,
more,
yeah,
it's more so the millennials.
Yes,
and
it's
now
supposed
it's
to
all
be older
millennials.
It's
The
older
previous
too.
generations are trying to get hip to it as well. That's what's going on right now.
It is called a text
Me, I like to
message.
talk. I like to hear your voice. I want to hear how you
Yes,
talk.
absolutely.
I want to see how you address me. I don't want you to send me them damn acronyms like ATW. I don't know what the fuck that mean. You know, so people are trying to. You know, previous generations before millennials are trying to get hip to that text and stuff.
See, and I
so
think-
I agree with you. I don't
I
want to
do.
text all the time. I want you to
But then
talk
y'all
to me
women
and
so
verbally
switch up so
communicate.
fucking much though. Like y'all switch up a whole goddamn lot. One minute y'all want Elvis, then the next minute y'all want Johnny Gill, and then the next minute y'all want no real talk. Like
I wanted Elvis.
you know, real talk. Like when you meet a woman, sometimes like I like to have a conversation. And I was, like I said, me and Rashid, when we were on our way here, we were talking, how often do people ask a individual what was it like for them growing up? How many times do we ask real questions? We ask, I think sometimes we ask all basic bullshit cliche questions when we
What's
meet
your
people.
favorite sexual position?
I take-
What's your
I-
favorite
I-
artist? No,
I
we
beg
all
to
do.
differ because if you're
Steak or
really, if
chicken.
you at that stage
Right.
in your life where you ready to settle down or you ready to move on to the next phase or stage with a person,
Gotcha.
you do ask more intimate questions versus the basic bullshit versus what's your sexual position. You do want
Don't
to know
ask me
how
that.
it was that
You
you
gonna get
how
cut
it
off.
was when you grew up. You want to know how do you feel raising your child as a single parent, whether female or male. So you start asking more questions because you getting more involved with this person and you trying to see, do I see myself with this person? Do I not see myself with this person? So I think when a person starts doing that, they trying to evaluate, like, is this some fuck shit or is this something I can actually build on and move forward with?
But the thing
That's
about
what
it
I
is
think.
that it could be some fuck shit disguised as real shit. And that's the thing.
That's the
And
thing.
the
Some
hard part.
motherfuckers can sit
And
up
that
there
is
and
the thing
say,
Well, that's why it takes
That's
time.
what it is.
Well, that's the presentation. I call that the presentation of
And
it.
that also is why I feel like you should really take your time. It takes a long time to really get to know somebody.
It does.
'Cause somebody can, like you were saying
Well,
before, sitting there representative.
Yeah.
A nigga could.
Right.
Let me say something. A
presentation.
representative could be a 3-year thing.
Absolutely.
And you can learn something about a person 3,
Yeah,
4,
absolutely
every day little
correct.
stuff. You're like, oh, this nigga only got one ball all this time. I thought he had.
I don't believe.
I want to piggyback off what Stacey
I thought
said.
it was 2 balls. This is one big ass ball. You never know.
But from what he said, what Stacey said. You heard?
"Oh, I'm alright."
Oh, word. No, but you don't necessarily have to ask those specific questions, but through the conversation, if you're really listening, those type of answers you'll get. You know what I'm
You
saying?
will.
Like,
And
I don't have to ask you,
yeah and no.
how was it
If you gotta be a detective.
Yeah.
And I'm
No.
I am not a detective.
You don't have to be. I don't have to ask you how was it like growing up. If we're having normal conversation about childhood or
You gonna tell
anything,
me.
you can kind of they'll tell you.
Have any of y'all met a dressed up trash can?
They're everywhere.
Yeah, I have.
What I mean by a dressed up trash
You know what you
can,
mean.
he's a handsome or she's a beautiful person,
But they ain't shit.
but ain't got no
That's called looking
fucking
good on paper.
common sense.
That's what women
or
call niggas who look good on
That
paper.
is
substance
called
about themselves.
Instagram.
All right, but
That
so,
is called
so at the same
presentation, the
time, I
fake-ass
think all of us
presentation.
that are sitting right here, y'all beautiful ladies,
Thank you.
how many
Yeah.
of y'all do y'all actually believe everybody that y'all talk to say that y'all have good conversation? How many people with the show of hands think they have good conversation?
Oh, I know my conversation is wrong. I know I got the conversation.
You know what I'm saying? You've had good conversation to the people that you've met, you know, that gave you the response that you have good conversation. Not to say that you don't.
I know what
We
you
all been like that.
Yeah.
Some people we've met and they've been like, what the fuck is this nigga talking about? What the fuck this chick talking
Yeah,
about?
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because we don't have that good conversation.
And it's not genuine. When someone's trying to put a front on, it's not genuine. But when you're talking to somebody and it's genuine, you should normally be able to have a good conversation.
True that.
Unless they have a horrible personality.
True that. True
But
that.
It's
sometimes
dry.
people don't know how to have a conversation.
They don't.
Sometimes they
I
don't
don't
know
wanna
what
talk
to
to you
talk
then.
about. They don't know what to bring up, what topics to
I
bring
don't wanna
up,
talk to you then.
or what stuff not to talk about. So they don't really know how to conversate with a person.
Well, sometimes they just don't have nothing in common with you.
That's
All
right.
right.
Hey, you know
That's
what?
right on
And that's
the
right
nose.
too, but
That's right on the
but
nose.
wait.
But that's
We
how
gotta
you
go
feel.
back to the whole
I like
thing.
that.
The whole thing was whether or not a man can cheat on you and love you. Me personally, here's my opinion, because we went from him and we went all the way around the whole motherfucking Marlboro Bush. So let's get
I know,
back to
because
the
he's breaking it
motherfucking
down.
topic.
We were breaking
We
it
had to
down.
break some shit down.
My thing is this.
God damn.
Hey, you took
Me,
all
The
I
whole is
don't
getting upset,
feel
so I'm
like
into that.
that a man, and y'all can disagree, I don't feel like love hurts. I don't.
Love don't hurt.
It don't
That's
hurt.
it.
So I don't feel like someone, they can love you, but they're not in love with you. They want to see you hurting, crying, and in pain once they did you wrong. I'm
So,
sorry.
so does that
That's why
piggyback
Amber
on
Rose
the point
is-
saying
I
you
know
should
that
never
shit
know?
100%.
You should never know?
No,
So
I
if you
should
feel
know,
you-
so I get the fuck out of there. That's
Okay,
not real
so
love.
that's
So
what-
I should know that.
But if it
a man
doesn't, but you
cheated
don't
on
want
me.
it to hurt.
But it will hurt me in the long run. So I'd rather just get the little shortcut.
So every
Out the
man
way,
you
right
dealt
then
with
and there.
cheated on you?
You ran?
Say it again. Sorry, both of y'all asked me a question at the same time. Say it again. You say every man cheated on me.
That you
every
dealt
man
with?
dealt with cheated on me. And what was your question?
Did you leave?
Okay, so my son's father, we were young, so I don't count that. We were young. I don't expect any teenager to be faithful at all. I'm sorry, I don't give a fuck. Man, I don't expect any of them. But as I got older, I did not run. My daughter's father, I dealt with a lot of cheating. A lot of cheating. Why? I don't know. But that's when I had to reevaluate myself and just see like what I chose to say I'm going to stay for and keep working out. Now let's get this shit right. Cheating, we said this on this show plenty of times. Cheating been going on for a very long time. It's just more abroad now. Our grandfathers and shit had two families, one around the corner, one right there. So the thing is that this is what you choose to deal with. Now, at this point in my life, at 36 years old, would I deal with a cheater? Fuck no.
I think old Lacole, if somebody cheated on me, would break up with you in a minute. New Lacole, like older Lacole, if you cheated on me, I'll probably give you another chance, but I'm gonna keep that shit in the back of my mind because I might owe you one, or I might pay you back. But I probably won't leave, but I will pay your ass back. Might not be tomorrow or the next day or whatever, but I
Yeah,
will
I'm
pay you
definitely
back
gonna get that
for
shit.
sure.
I'm definitely on some.
I don't
That's
even
some
go into
shit right there.
I ain't even gonna lie, yo.
That's
Maybe I'm just different. I don't even go into situations thinking about none of this shit.
Well, you know
Like,
what? Because
I
most
really
men
don't-
go into shit with no expectations.
I'm not a
So when you
person-
go into shit with no expectations, what you think you want?
No. Everybody has expectations, but my expectations aren't stratospheric. Like, I don't believe, in my opinion, I don't believe at giving people multiple shots at your heart. I think people give people too many fucking shots at their heart. Learn how to be a motherfucker's friend. Learn just to be cool with a motherfucker. Like, sometimes when you meet people, it's not meant to be. It's not meant to be a motherfucker boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, or wife. Sometimes this motherfucker may be meant for you to meet just to be cool. But we put so many stratospheric, high expectations on people that we meet.
That already have low fucking expectations.
I think people be trying to fill the fucking void sometimes.
No, I think nobody is perfect though.
No, I'm not saying that nobody's supposed to be perfect.
I'm not saying keep giving them multiple chances, but damn, the first time you just.
So how many boyfriends have you had in the last 5 years?
I just feel like when somebody loves you, they're not going to hurt you.
Huh?
And I feel like, I know it's not you, but I feel like if you keep forgiving them, I feel like if you keep forgiving them.
Why you laughing?
But no, I feel like if you keep forgiving them, they're going to fucking keep doing it. If you keep forgiving them.
Keep on
I give you keep forgiving, they're
Yo,
going to keep
in my opinion,
that will stop.
Hold on,
That will really stop.
In my opinion, if a motherfucker has 6 boyfriends in the last 10 years, something wrong with them. Like real shit.
I think
If a motherfucker got 6 boyfriends in the last 10 years, something's wrong with them. And if a motherfucker say they've been in like 2 relationships in the last 10 years, okay, cool.
I've been in 2
But
in the last 10 years.
If you've been in like 6 or 7 relationships, you ain't been in a relationship. You just fucking.
For sure.
So you said the last 10 years.
That person
That's
should
two
stop
for me.
classifying that shit as a relationship. Then they need to reevaluate what the fuck they're doing.
But you can't say that either because people come out, like I said, they always got presentations of themselves.
That's why I said that.
But you have a presentation for the first year or so, and they make it sound like they just like this great guy. They're all about this, they're all about that, and you're seeing it. And then like a year and a half down the line, they're cheating on you, or they're doing this to hurt you, and they say they love you, they want to be with you. So we can't really say that because everybody's a presentation. You're a presentation as well when you first start. They don't get that other side of you. They don't see that side that's going, when the fuck they piss you off, you're going to wild the fuck out. You ready to cut up drawers and shit and everything. So at the end of the day, at the beginning, we're all presentations of ourselves. It's just what we are when shit hits the fan.
I think 70% of the conversation is cool. The other 30% is fabrication and bullshit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
When you're having a conversation with them, you think if I meet a person, I'm going to tell a motherfucker everything about me. I don't even know you.
He said payback.
You know what I mean? If I dug up my fucking nose, if I like to dig up my nose, you think I'm gonna tell you that I like to dig up my nose?
No, please don't.
No, I'm saying. So I think people. Some of the conversations that are being had are so cliche, in my opinion. I only speak from my opinion. I'm a very unconventional person. If I meet you today tomorrow, right, and as a man, this is me, and you don't have no substance to you, I'm gonna talk about just fucking you. So what can I get from you?
Exactly.
What can I get anything from you?
That's why people say they hate starting over, because like you said, those cliche conversations, you gotta do the same.
What's your favorite color?
Yeah,
you said something before about how when you meet people, we should just be friends. And that's cool and dandy, that's fine. But at the age that I am at, I don't need no fucking friends.
So
I got all the friends. 1 second. I have all the friends that I need. And there's nothing wrong, I feel, of a woman or man knowing exactly what they're looking for at the exact time that they're in their life. Granted, you're right. We should take our time and get to know each other first and not think we're supposed to be married in a year. I think that's what you're trying to say. Like, we put time frames on how we should be this at this particular point.
No, I basically said what I said. So what do you think dating is? Dating is going out with a friend.
Dating is that. But some people just say, I already know right now. I don't want anyone that's just looking to just be friends. I'm looking for someone who wants to build a relationship. And someone that can say, listen, I have friends already. I'm at this point, I'm looking for a husband. Right. I'm looking for a mate. I'm looking for someone to be my husband and about.
Is that the first conversation?
Yeah, that's how I'm asking.
Okay, I got you.
Of course, no one would say that. Nobody would say that on date one.
So everybody right here believes that they're marriage material.
No. I mean, I'm a fucking catch, motherfucker. I
like that. You see how I threw that out there?
What is that?
I just made it up, bitch. Just fire me. DM me.
All right, so hold on. We're gonna have to like.
All right, wait a minute. Pause. Let's go to the inside people. All right, so they said payback really to you.
Yeah.
And he said people make mistakes. No one is perfect. There's plenty of ways to break a heart other than cheating. And he said Rod is talking real talk.
Yeah.
All right. So, all right, I'm gonna bring it back. You know what I mean? Reel this back in. So, to go back to the quote, we had to break it down, right? So we already agreed that all men don't cheat.
Right.
So then we had to establish what is cheating, right? Mm-hmm. So we kind of figured that it depends on the two people in that relationship, not the outside chatters, is what the two people in that relationship feels is cheating. All right, boom. Now let's get to the quote. So let's say, regardless of how we feel, let's say if a man cheats, right? Mm-hmm. If he loves you enough, you'll never find out.
That's true.
How do we feel about that?
That's true.
Can you please explain that?
The reason why I say that, because no man is, any sane man is going to intentionally do anything to hurt his woman's feelings. Like I said to you before, just listen to what I'm saying. Okay. No man, no sane man is going to intentionally hurt his woman's feelings, right? So whatever's done outside is done outside. If she finds out, you know what I mean, that hurts her. But all men, as I said before, all men, most men, I ain't gonna say all, most men are addicted to new pussy. They addicted to new experiences. So when a man goes out and have a new experience, even if it's not even a physical experience, he goes out to have a conversation, as I stated before. No one person has all the qualities that you look for in a person. Exactly. They have the main ones. So sitting at a bar, you may be talking to a person, and a person exudes the other three qualities that you were looking for. So
that's what attracts you.
Yeah, that's what attracts you. So a man, so you think a man, any sane man, gonna go home and say, "Honey, I was just sitting at the bar talking to Ashir, and I told her give me your number." Fuck no.
Right. So that's sane, man. So you having to go above and beyond to make sure she doesn't find out, that's love?
No, I'm just doing what a human being is going to do.
I'm just asking the question.
No.
That mean you
because I cheat on my because I cheat on my chick. Does that mean I don't love her?
That's what we're trying to find
out. No, it doesn't mean that.
I don't think so. I don't. And I hate that I'm saying this bullshit, but I don't.
It's different levels to love, first of all. Yeah. Let's establish that. You can love me and not be in love with me.
No, I gotta like you to love you. If I stop liking you, I don't love you anymore.
Okay, but just because you like somebody, that don't mean you respect them.
No, I have. Listen, in order to love a person, you have to like a person.
So what does that do?
I'm not challenging what you're saying, Miss Lady, and I co-agree. You know what I'm saying? I respect your opinion, but in order to love something, you have to like something. The minute you stop liking something, you're not attached to it anymore. Like when all y'all bought y'all cars, right? Y'all bought the car because y'all liked the fucking car, and after a while y'all fell in love with the car. But when y'all stopped liking the car, y'all traded that bitch in and got something else that y'all like, and began to love that as well. Mm-hmm. In my opinion.
I don't have to answer my question.
I think wait a minute. I can't say a man don't love you if they don't cheat. I've seen
how political correct.
I don't think a man doesn't love you if he doesn't cheat. I think he's just a careless bitch. But I don't think he does not love you if he cheats on you, because I can genuinely say that I know that ones I've been cheated on, they actually did care and love me. But you fucked up. You fell for the temptation. You fell for the new pussy, as he said.
Why do men cheat with the ugliest horse?
It be the ugliest bitches that make you want to slap the fuck out of them. And they be low class. They ain't got shit on.
They don't have anything to do with looks.
So what with the pussy?
We got you the pussy because you fuck them each every way.
No, it's comfortability. People, it's about comfortability, in my opinion. Like people always equate stepping out to something physical. It's not always about.
So what the fuck is it?
It's people have different attachments. Comfortability breeds contentment in anything that you do. Everybody that's right here, I'm quite sure, has cheated, fucked, or sucked a dick, not because they did something wrong.
Oh shit!
In my opinion, I apologize for saying it though bluntly, but I think everybody did. You know what I'm saying? I think. Have you ever cheated, lady in a red lipstick?
When I was
you,
three people
baby girl,
with red lipstick on.
No, all of y'all have. Any of y'all ever cheated?
He going down the line.
Let's do the intro again.
Everybody at this thing has cheated except for the angel right here.
I ain't no angel.
Everybody has cheated. So the reason why y'all cheated wasn't because y'all man was lacking this, that, and the third. Y'all wanted to taste something fucking different.
No, normally when women cheat, that's not true. Normally when women cheat, it's because something they not getting at home. Issues they going through at home that they've been addressing.
And ain't shit changed.
So they step out. So that one little good looking nigga will come over and be talking some good shit that you've been waiting to hear from at home or not dealing with at home. You're on it. Women are different cheaters than men. Men cheat because y'all can, because y'all want to, and because it's new. Just like you said, I'm going by all your words. It's new pussy. It's new this. Women cheat because it's something that we've been waiting for and talking about and dealing with at home, and they fucking ain't changing.
Women like to taste meat.
So we like, fuck you. We doing what the fuck we got.
Women like to taste meat. No. Women like to taste meat dick too.
No, we don't. No, we do. We do. Not really.
Women like to taste meat dick too.
Not really. Women, we're good with our dick that we got. We're good with our dick that we got. The difference between men, y'all ain't never fucking satisfied. Y'all want to go from the... That's not bullshit. Y'all want the new shit all the time. The first bitch that put that big ass in your motherfucking face. The first bitch that put that shit in your motherfucking face, y'all are on it. Fuck that bullshit. Women is only cheating because of what we going through. Is it right? No, I'm not saying it's right, but it takes us a long time to get to that motherfucking point where we feel like we want to fucking step out and cheat. You motherfuckers, y'all gonna step out on the fat ass that walk past y'all, no matter how ugly the bitch is, no matter how bad her pussy stink, no matter what the fuck she got. She got 10 kids sitting on a cot on a pull-out mattress, so y'all motherfuckers gonna do it.
With no job. With no job. With no motherfucking job. At the club every motherfucking week with no job.
Huh? Fake MC
at the club every week with no job.
Hey yo, I ain't even
y'all waiting for that food
every week.
And this to get on y'all motherfuckers. Women sometimes put themselves in position for a motherfucker to walk away and not even be in a relationship.
Give me a position.
Because women sometimes talk too fucking much. They talk themselves out of relationships sometimes because they always bring in baggage from the fucking past. They hurt.
I can definitely.
I'll give that. I'll give that.
What is Facebook page? I feel like after that Facebook private.
I'm just keeping it real. Like I'm a real.
Get you.
If y'all got me to come on this show to tell y'all some cliche shit,
you're so right. You're so right.
And I will say this to some points that he said.
All right, I need
there are some women in the world right now who really just.
I tell y'all, they're bringing baggage too.
Absolutely, we do.
Absolutely, men bring baggage.
There was really some women.
Go ahead, baby.
There's really some women in the world who really may not, who might want to just play. They might not want to be. They might be in a relationship for this and really don't want that. I forgot what I was going to say because when I had it in my mind.
What about the people who have open relationships and people who are swingers?
Fuck them. That's their choice.
That's their preference.
We talk about, but we saying what we saying, and what we saying is that. It is what it is. Women do it because of reasons that men.
And I'm telling you, that's bullshit.
That do cheat because they just might be.
I cannot notice somebody the whole time.
I don't know a woman.
So you?
And I'm saying there has to be some women out there who are looking for the next come up financially, looking for the next. They out here just looking. They don't really.
Women is niggas like that too.
We not ignoring Damon. Hold on, we ignoring Damon.
Hold on, what the brother saying? Let me see what the brother saying.
We ignoring Damon. We gotta go up. Damon been wrote like 5 things.
Yeah,
go ahead.
Just because you get caught don't mean you're ready for marriage. Okay, I agree with that.
Be reading.
The brother said, not sure. I love a lot. Fold who don't like. You can't help who you love. That's true. Because the ugly bitch will treat him like a king. I'm gonna disagree with that.
Shout out to Damon.
The pretty bitch will too.
To your old pussy, to you pussy. Y'all ignore me. We apologize, Damon. We're not ignoring you. I'm in here with a bunch of estrogen and the testosterone just not taking over right now, but we definitely hear you, my brother.
We got you, bro.
Wait a minute, the ugly bitch don't. Hold on, pause, Damon. Hold on. You my girl, brother, but pause. The ugly bitch. Yes, let's get there. The ugly bitch ain't treating you like no goddamn
She ain't got no choice. She ugly. What the fuck?
She ugly.
What about the ugly nigga that y'all cheat with, though?
The ugly nigga might have the donkey Kong.
Let me tell you something. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it real. We cheat up. Because if I cheat, that's not gonna be with nobody. That's the truth. If I'm cheating, it's gonna be with somebody better than you. Way better.
Let's do a poll. Do you cheat up or down? I cheat up. Do you cheat up or down?
I'm definitely.
I do what the fuck I do.
We asking the women if we gonna cheat. Oh, we gonna cheat up.
So you're currently in a relationship.
Yeah.
How long have you? First of all, You don't want me to ask you that?
No, you can ask me what you want to ask me.
First of all, you just said I'm here to keep it 100%.
No, I'm
here to put it on.
I am keeping it real. I'm keeping it 100%
Okay,
real.
so how long?
Maybe like a year.
Okay, that's good. Okay, I was curious. That's all I want to know.
I'm happy for a year.
And they've been friends for 5 years.
Oh, okay.
So you've been friends. See, that's what a friend
I like
aspect.
being friends with women. Like I like being friends with women. I mean, that's most of my friends are women.
Okay.
So you know, most of my
How many of them
friends
friends have you fucked?
Oh, Damon, shut
There's a lot
up.
of
No,
women
that's
that
not true.
There's a lot of women that I have.
Sorry.
See, I don't build friendships with women to fuck them. Like it's like
Go to
I was
sleep.
raised by a single woman.
No, let him
I was
talk,
raised by
goddammit. We
I was
need
raised by a
some
single I was raised by a single woman.
Test.
My mother raised 5 sons and a daughter. My mother taught me how to deal with other women. My female friends have taught me how to deal with other women. Like even if it could be 20 women in here right now, if I fuck 15 of them, y'all would never know. I'm just not that guy. Like, I think some of y'all women, when y'all meet men, y'all look for fucking something wrong. Y'all look for something wrong.
Off the break.
I think some women do. They look for fucking shit
Those are the
wrong.
ones that were really
I
scarred.
agree and
Like,
disagree.
we're all
Yeah.
scarred.
I agree and
It
disagree.
depends if you were
Those are
scarred from
cutters.
your
So if you
from a
bring up,
previous
oh, have you
relationship,
cheated on
maybe.
your girl or this, that, and the third, I'm gonna hang up on you. Cause I don't want to hear. Let's not have a cliche ass conversation. That's just me when I meet a woman.
I'm
You know
gonna
what I'm
ask
saying?
you.
No, you
can't
listen
answer
to
that.
that.
These
You
are things
listen to
that that we trying to know to establish what's going to, to
Well, you
establish
should
our
have the pattern
relationship.
of their ex's
So-
relationship.
Yeah, you
you
should
should
ask.
know. You
You
should
should,
ask that.
yeah.
I don't see what's wrong with that.
You shouldn't ask
Cause
me.
hold on.
I didn't say the
hold
first
on.
date.
You
No,
no,
just
I'm
trying to
saying
make
you
it
should
seem
ask it, maybe not
like,
the
but
first
no, States. He trying to make it seem like that women are just going. No, I've met some scorned motherfucking
Yeah.
men.
It's, of course, there's some scorn men
Yes.
out here.
Lord
It's some
Jesus.
hurt. Yo, listen.
Insecure as fuck.
True people that have been hurt
Oh.
can never even show each other love because they don't know what it's like.
So he said that to me today, and I really agree with him.
You know, people
What?
that's
Like,
hurt
two
can't
people
show.
that's hurt.
They can't
Oh,
show each other
right.
love. Let me ask you a question. Let me ask all of y'all a question.
Ask it.
Other than money
Yeah.
I don't need your
or tangible things, right? What do y'all bring to the table besides pussy?
Titties.
Companionship.
Just
I'm
kidding.
listening.
Companionship.
What else?
I bring stability. I bring
Okay.
stability.
Yeah, stability.
I personally bring stability
Oh my
because
goodness.
for a lot of reasons. I'm a very structured person. I
Okay,
like structure.
I got you. I
So
like
I
that.
bring stability and I bring structure and I am very reliable. And
Okay,
I
got you.
base
I
my
like that.
life on being
Man, she
reliable.
didn't
What
say
about the
that.
lady on
She
the
didn't
end?
said a whole lot of things. She said a lot of the stuff that I said. The one thing I'm really good at is structure. The
Okay.
one thing I'm really good at is making sure a home is taken care of.
Amen.
I
Yeah.
cook, I clean, I do
Now
all
it's
of the
not like
cliche
onion
shit that you
rings,
don't want to hear about.
Okay.
But I also,
And you keep
I'm
it
a-
real the same. Keep it
yeah,
real
I'm
the
very.
same time.
I keep it
Put
real.
your
I'm
wrongs
very
out and
family
your rights.
oriented. My family is involved in a whole lot of stuff.
Yeah.
I'm close with my family, you know, and I try to be close with my significant other's family as well. I bring a whole lot. I try
My
to
thing is
think
that
outside
we're
the
women.
box.
We're
Oh, I'm
women.
going-
Let's just
I'm
say
going
that.
everywhere.
We're
We're
women.
nurturing.
We're
But
no
not all
natural
women
women.
like that now.
But no, and we're natural women. What I can say about my friends is that we're natural and we're like old school. Even though we all work, we got our own money. We might make more than our spouses. We might do.
See,
but
there
at the
you go. There you go with that
listen,
bullshit.
wait, it's okay. You take it in a negative
No,
way.
I'm listening.
You're taking it in a
You
negative
know
way.
that bullshit.
But yeah,
I don't make more than
wait,
my
I did
spouse.
not say that. I didn't say that.
No, we didn't.
No, I know. My thing is that you, and I'm okay with that. But my thing is that what you won't do is make me be guilty of that or make me feel bad because what I do to support me and mine's and versus what you should do. But some men are intimidated by a stronger woman.
They
And
bored.
sometimes
They
you
are-
take
Hit a
advantage
household
of that.
because you're the breadwinner.
I consider myself the head of household.
I said this to her earlier when we were.
I don't
actually-
consider myself the
when
head
we
of
when we
Even if
we were
you're
together.
the man president, even with your man president. you
So,
just-
and this is a conversation we had driving up. I have a problem, and I can say that I have a problem with breaking it because I'm so used to doing it on my own. So I have a problem, but I want to. So listen to me clear. I want to let it go. I want to be a woman. I want them to be the man. I want them to be the head of household. I want them to do all that. But it's a problem when the fuck they can't. And I give you
When
that.
they don't step up.
So
Yeah, when they don't step up, when I give you that,
issue.
and you're
When
not
they don't
doing
step up,
it, and it
you're
makes
not
me.
the man. You're not the head of the household.
Yeah.
I said this to her when we were riding up.
I'm
If
not
you
treating
make-
them less.
if-
Hold on,
if-
pause. I'm not treating them less.
Who said that?
Your brother. You can treat them
Damon,
just the
shut your
same.
ass up right now.
If you make $120,000, right?
Yeah.
And I make $50,000, right? From let's just pay the bills. Let's just pay the bills and enjoy
Then what?
our. No, listen, no.
Easy for you to say.
No, listen. If you make your money, if it's not about money, right?
It's not about money.
If it's not about money, you make $120,000. I make $70,000. Now we can expense it up.
All right.
Let's just pay our bills and
Wait,
our house and save money.
pause. So we had this conversation at the bar. Wait. I really gotta say this. We had this conversation at the bar the other day.
No, it all ties into what we talking about.
No, it's on topic because we had this conversation at the bar today with a whole bunch of guys, different ages, from the ages of 55 on to 40. No, we not. I want you to hear this. So they asked everybody, what do they feel comfortable with as a man in the house with a woman? What percentage of the bills do they feel comfortable paying? At the end of the day, the average was about 80%. They felt comfortable paying 80% of the bills in the house. They felt like that the woman should do the other 20%. I agree. You have about 4 or 5 of them, which are older men, that felt like 100% of the bills. They pay the mortgage and everything. The woman pay everything else at the end of the day. My thing is that if you can't equivalent to at least my fucking mortgage, what do I need you for?
Can we talk real for a second?
So
we live in Baltimore City. How many of y'all live in Baltimore
You
City?
grind more like the women.
No. Let's talk real for a second.
How can us women go to school, grind, and what we gotta do with your hand?
Let's talk real for a second. How many? What's the statistics, right, of the people in Baltimore that make more than $60,000 a year? Let's talk real.
Not a lot.
I live in
I'm not
County.
telling you shut up.
Right? Let's. What's the percentage of the people that make more than $100,000 a year?
Probably
Like 23%.
Yo, we live in a blue collar town. Baltimore has always been about Bethlehem Steel, right? The port, General Motors,
Domino's.
different
They're
things like that.
laborers.
Labor jobs, a blue
Labor
collar
jobs.
town. So people trip me out when they talk to
Laborers
individuals
are
like as
blue collar.
if everybody right here
Meg
makes,
Mason is blue
and
collar.
y'all might do. People kill me when they cut. Oh, I make this amount of money. If he don't make this or he don't make that, you just started making that. So when you was the person that wasn't making that, you feel what I'm saying? Could you have this same conversation?
Stacy. Now, I'm
just-
sorry. I'm gonna go
No,
to Stacy.
I'm not saying you
No, I'm not saying
specifically.
me. I'm not saying me. I started off at Blue Cross Blue Shield as a customer service rep making like $11 an hour. I bust my ass and work my way up. Like, if I don't see that same grind mode in you,
I respect that 100%.
I grind my way through the healthcare
I
industry.
respect that 100%, and you're entitled. You all ladies are entitled to
But
deal
I
with
get
the
what
type
you're
of man
saying,
that you
too.
want to deal
I
with.
feel
But
how I
people
feel,
kill
but I
me.
get what you're saying,
People
too.
kill me when everybody say,
But he's-
"Oh, I'm making
listen,
this
listen,
amount of." It's how many? What's the percentage of people that you think in Baltimore City actually makes more than $60,000 a year?
Not many
Not many.
at all.
So why is everybody talking this big baller shit?
We're not talking to big
If
balls.
everybody getting money, who the fuck broke?
You can't be comfortable though. You can't be stagnant.
know.
No, I understand what y'all saying, but everybody's talking
Well, I
like.
feel like
Because
this.
when you
I don't really
when
don't
you
feel
have a
like
blended household, that means the income is blended.
It's
So
blended.
that one household is not making $60,000.
Right.
So if 2 people are making 60, that's 120.
Exactly.
Y'all both need to contribute. Y'all both need to
to that.
grind.
Yes.
Your grind need to be
Exactly.
the same.
Exactly.
If your grind ain't the same, then what the fuck are you there for? So that is the point you should be making.
No, praise the fucking Lord, and that's what I was just saying.
Exactly,
So at the same time, let's just say, like I said, if I
If
make
you make
more
50,
and you make less,
Yes,
right?
it's not. It shouldn't be a big
If
deal.
I'm spending all my money, how am I going to save? You saving, I'm spending. When am I going to have time to save my money?
So what, you should get a pass because
No.
You shouldn't be fucking spending.
No. What I'm saying is realistically, if I'm living in a house with you and I'm paying for everything, right, and you're not paying for nothing, you're able to put your money in the bank and save
it.
How am I saving any money?
So let's say, for instance, you are making the 50 G's and she's making the 100 G's, right? How would you break that up? How would you do it so that you both feel equal in the household?
Yo, pay the bills.
So
Just pay the bills.
So you say you pay the
Then
bills.
what?
Okay.
Then what
So you pay
happens with the rest
next.
of the
So then
residual
what?
income?
No, let's just say if we coming in, right? If we dealing with each other, right? We know the mortgage is this. We know the mortgage is this. We know this is that. This is that. This is that. As the bills come in, fuck who paying? One month you might. I'm just hypothetically speaking. 1 month the mortgage might come in. Oh, babe, I got that. Bam. You know what I mean? Something might come in. Oh, I got that. I pay the car payments
No,
for
we
this
need to
month.
have a
You know what I'm
plan.
saying? No, I'm just saying pay the bills.
I
get
get
that,
what
but
you're
you
saying.
gotta
You
figure
should
out how
pay
to
the
pay
bills,
these bills.
but you can't. To be honest,
I
you
don't work that way.
really can't manage a household without a fucking plan.
Yeah.
You can't say, "Oh, baby,
That's
play
right.
this, and I'm gonna pay that."
Right.
No, we gotta have a
That's what I'm
structure for
saying.
every fucking month. That's why most women, and I'm not saying all, bring to the table motherfucking structure.
Stability and structure.
That's not.
Because
That's
men will
not.
be like, here go the money, baby, on the table, baby. Hey.
Yo, I ain't
can't
gonna
just
lie.
say,
I think the
here's
feminist
What men do you know?
movement that fucked a lot of y'all
Women,
women up.
it ain't about that. So what? I'm glad that it did. Because we should be on top. We are just as equal as men. And we can do some shit better than men, so what's the
No,
problem?
I'm not saying that, sweetheart. See, I'm not
Then how
saying.
did it fuck us up?
listen,
I just want you to explain
because I
that.
think a lot of
What is
women
the
have.
topic here?
I think a lot of women have turned a sense of
gotta wrap this
independence
up.
into a boss complex. In my opinion, like people don't know how
I
to
think
submit
women
to
do.
their men.
I think women that do not have men do that. I think women that do not have men and know how to have relationships because of their status and their financial success do that. I don't think women that want to be in relationships, that want to have a man, that want to be submissive, that make the money are like that. Because there's a lot of women who want to be able to trust a man to do those things, but they just don't do that. So we have to say, well, for the sake of my household, I'm going to take on that responsibility.
I think a man need to
that.
learn when to submit to his woman.
And I think the women need to learn how to submit to their men. And that is the topic.
All right.
of the day.
Can I add how you
Thank you so much for coming. It is so cool to provide a male perspective.
I appreciate,
And we
man. Y'all
truly-
some sharp women. I enjoyed myself. I
I
like
did.
myself.
Thank you.
You know what I mean?
Thank you so
Hey, man, this was
Just need
dope.
to say
This
you
was
like
dope.
yourself.
No, I said no. I like y'all. This was
you.
dope. I think this was so cool, but stop beating up on men so motherfucking
Okay.
much.
We try not to. It's hard because we try not to.
This is a very passionate subject,
will.
and I'm so glad that our viewers are able to
Your what?
see.
Your wife.
Y'all be having a lot of good topics. I watch y'all like
That's sweet, Walter.
Y'all was
And
cool
we
as
appreciate
fuck,
you
man.
coming
Y'all
on
was
live
cool
and
as fuck.
commenting.
Y'all was cool as
We
fuck.
appreciate that.
Well, thank y'all so much for watching episode 19 of the Ayooo podcast. We truly appreciate every last one of y'all for watching again. Thank you to our guest fans. Please follow me. What's your Instagram or Facebook? Or your Instagram?
Chewy Generous, I think 35 on Instagram.
Okay,
And Facebook
okay.
is just Roderick
It's
Murray.
wrong. Okay,
What's your
please
group? Your
follow
group?
him.
What's your group out there? Your group. He got
It's
a group.
personal.
You have
Okay,
to-
Alright, so go follow my man on Instagram and Facebook. He doing he got a lot of stuff to talk about. He talking real shit.
Thank
He
you
one of
for
the real
those that's
is.
watching.
And I kind of talk real every day, like interesting every day. So
So yeah, so
Okay.
that's great. So
I
thank y'all
appreciate
so
y'all
much,
ladies.
and thank you for watching.
Make sure y'all subscribe to our YouTube channel. We appreciate it. Follow me
Thank you.
at Angel__Wings on IG.
Space B17 on IG.
Comedian Chris Styles everywhere.
Cola 05
Everywhere.
IG.
Jesus help us. I'm sorry.
What is that?
Unconditional love _4 on Instagram.
I can't read
And
Everywhere.
something is being said. What are we doing? Thank you. You want to turn up so we can hear? This is Cecily.
Alright, this is Key Royal with her single Run It Up. You know what I mean? That's my cousin. You can follow her IG at
cousin.
Key Royal Music.
Consistent, I hop on the track, it's a rap like it's Christmas. You talking about grace to make sure that I'm mentioned. I'm trapping these bars and I got it like sentence. I'm gonna be here for a while. Royal forever, won't go out of style. Ready for war and I ain't backing down. Had to bust up, now I'm here for the crowd. We gon' be running it up. We can't be stopped, they ain't fucking with us. If you ain't real, you ain't coming with us. Don't really care about who coming for us. Nah, been through the worst.